Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Beth, and as usual, I look like crap. Oh my gosh, I look like, well, yeah, crap. Anyway, I had been thinking for a while, and I think I mentioned it before, that I was gonna go ahead and wash the baby clothes that I had like in a little laundry basket. I bought a basket a few months ago to put clothes in, and I don't know if I'm going to keep doing that or not. I was like, you know, the kids wear the babies wear the clothes for however long, depends on how often I change that individual baby, but you know, like, go ahead and wash the clothes and freshen them up, because sometimes they get wrinkled and stuff, but that's not anything. I don't know if I want to keep doing that or not, or I need to remember, like, maybe put the clothes in there but not the socks and the gloves, because yeah, I can't find any of the boys' gloves. A couple of the boys have gloves on, mittens, but yeah, I don't know. So I thought I would just sit and fold some laundry, find some socks, and there's a whole bunch of socks on top, because I love these little bitty, just the white ones. Let's see, that's a different one. Here's a different white one, and these little bitty white ones that I got for, excuse me, that will fit the biggest majority of the babies, because 0 to 3 newborn. And they kind of fit Luca too, but he's got some fat feet. He's the 3-month Joseph asleep. So anyway, these are just a little bit damp because I dried them on delicates instead of, but yeah, I want to be able to be in the thing, but I'd like you to be able to see. I hope you can hear me, because I talk really soft, and sometimes I don't like project my voice, but anywho, so oh my gosh, this is kind of damp too. I dried it twice. Just a little onesie for the girls. I don't really have anything planned to talk about. I guess this is one of the videos I could do, you know, talk about me a little bit, and maybe my kids, and Sandra has suggested maybe talk about memories. I mean, I could talk about some of the kids' childhood memories a lot of the times, and my memory is like really bad. I've noticed since after COVID, and I don't know, it's like I have some childhood memory. Well, like, people always thought it was funny because I could remember, oh, here comes Larry, just okay. An hour or so later, yeah, Larry came in. He's been working on, he collects like beer cans and beer lights. He's a construction worker, road construction worker, so he collects like road signs, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, like tools and stuff. He has 3 skid steers now, but yeah, he collects like a lot of beer memorabilia and stuff like that, I guess you call it. I don't know. We'll go to a garage sale or something like that, and he'll say, he told me when we first got together, well, if whenever I say, do you have any beer lights or anything, you know, that's the sign, okay, I'm done. And usually people, they'll say, what was that? Well, I think one person said deer lights, and at the same time we're like, no, beer lights, like from the bar. He has, like, gosh, I don't know how many beer lights he has. And, like, beer signs and his beer can collection. I bet you he has, gosh, I don't even know. It's like, I want to say like 1,000. He has like a big shop. They call it the shed. The family calls it the shed. That's a big shed. It's a big shed. Like, he had one part of like a garage, whatever he built, and then he built another part on the other side, and then there's another part on the other side. So it's it's long. But he's got shelves up on the one side of the wall. He has a little bar and everything, but he's got shelves with all kinds of beer cans I'd never even seen before. Some of them look like little like they have cones, and he said they call them cones. I don't know, but they're really cool. Anyway, he's had one of the beer lights in here he's been trying to work on, and he almost has it working. It's like one of them, it's kind of like a sconce, I would say. Like, it has like just a little metal piece that it hangs on, and then it's a big round cylinder, and then it's got a part on the inside of it. The light goes down in the middle of it, and it's got the outside plastic. It's hard to describe. It's got the outside plastic, and then another piece of plastic in it, and it's supposed to rotate, and the light in it, with the light shining, the one piece of plastic has like different colors on it. It's hard to describe. And then it's got, on the outside, at the bottom where you can really see the design, it's got little, kind of like a shooting star. Not stars, but like, like the line from, yeah. And then different colors it's supposed to change different colors. And I helped him do a little bit of it. He had to redo the middle thing. He used a clock motor, and there's a piece in there that keeps hitting, so when it goes so far, it'll go around. I was like, ooh, it's moving. And he goes, yeah, because I wasn't paying attention, and it'll start to go around, and then it hits a certain spot, and it stops. It was really pretty. I was like, oh my gosh, that would be so pretty. Because if you go out there and he turns on just the lights, because he has so many of them like up everywhere, and then turn the overhead lights, it's kind of like a bar atmosphere. And no, we don't go to the bar. I haven't been to the bar in I don't know how long. And so, but it has, you know what I mean? Like, it's darker, kind of relaxing. It's quiet, but it's kind of cool with all of the light shining. So yeah, I didn't even go back to see what I was talking about before he came in. I think I was starting to talk about memories when I was little. I don't have a whole lot, but yeah. Anyway, I know I showed this little onesie. I think I kind of want to go through two and things that I really don't. I probably should be putting them in sizes too. That one's a preemie. But yeah, here's another little onesie. Me and my old eyes. It's a preemie. Should have known that because it's tiny, but isn't it crazy how some of them, like the pink one says it's a preemie, but then look at that one. That's an itty bitty one. So, yeah. I started watching some of Sandra's video. I knew she was going to record. We were chatting back and forth this morning, and I was excited to see that. He came in. I was finishing up watching some interrogations because I switched back and forth. There for a few months, I just got to where I wasn't even watching the interrogations anymore. And so why is this? And stuff like that. Because you just get in that spot. I have a friend she's mentioned a couple times, this one's a 03, that I should start like the true crime things, but I don't think I'm very good at that. I did a live with one of my friends on my beauty channel, oh gosh, what's her name? Now I can't think of it. The hatchet where she killed her father and struck her father 40 times and struck her mother. Lizzie. Yeah. Lizzie Borden. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I get nervous on the inside when I do lives and stuff. Everybody says I do. Okay, we did that, but I don't know. Just like, I mean, maybe doing that like once a month, but as far as to do it like some people do, like they come out like once a week with that stuff. And then some people get upset because they don't take a break. Well, you gotta take a break. You know, even in this, you gotta take a break sometimes. But I like watching it. I just don't think, I don't know, like how some of the people, they sit down and just the way they describe things and whatever, because I love watching Bailey Sarian, Eleanor, what's her name? Eleanor something. And I love her accent. What is wrong with this sock? It's like a two-layered kind of thing. Never noticed that before. Like it wants to pull inside of itself. That's weird. That's a little Minnie Mouse sock that we could have used with this outfit. That would have matched, wouldn't it? That matches perfectly with the outfit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to quit. Excuse me. Putting the stuff in like the dirty clothes or the laundry basket or whatever you want to call it. And I really like this little dress. This is the dress she wore for a little bit. I just think it's cute. It's one of those, it's got the little onesie underneath it. Birdie, she looks so cute in it. So, and it should be a newborn. So I'm going to go ahead. And I think I'll keep that one. I don't know about that. Oh, and look, there's a little hospital hat. And it's just like getting some brand new clothes, isn't it? Like some of this stuff I haven't seen since, yeah, for months. So I like this little onesie too. It's a 3-month. So it will be good for, well, Alyssa. Alyssa's the one that she did wear it. Let's see. This is a 3-month. Just a little peach onesie. Maybe put that over there. Another little sleeper. Why do I keep calling these sleepers? I keep calling these, it's a onesie. And sometimes I call sleepers, I call them onesies. I don't know. But yeah. So this is a newborn. Just want to kind of have them separated so I can put them away where they need to go. Oh, this was another cute one too. Some of this stuff is so damp. I think this one's a really cute one. This one says 9 months. I don't remember who I had wear this. Because if it's 9 months, it should be able to fit in Lily. So, I could talk about Sandra was talking about like having babies and stuff. I didn't realize that she was 30 when she had her oldest son, Jack. I can't even imagine. Not in a bad way, I'm just saying, like I got pregnant when I was 17 and had her when I was 18. My oldest granddaughter, her mom, wow, that's a long story. Her mom, Stephanie, she got pregnant at 15 and had Morgan when she was 16. She got pregnant, and then I got pregnant, and then my oldest daughter got pregnant. So we all actually have children the same age, right around the same age. Morgan was born, and then Dalton was born, is it 6 months later? Or 4 months later. She was born in June, July, August, September, I think 4 months. And then Morgan was born, and then Dalton was born, and then Dylan was born in April 20th. He thinks that's so cool. At first she did because, 420, but I didn't realize for the longest time that's Hitler's birthday, and he kind of thinks, like, that's not cool. Why would you think that's cool? Anyway, kids. So this is a 0 to 3. I think that's one of the sleepers I probably used whenever I dressed all the babies in yellow. I wanted to do that in October too, because I did it in the summertime, because of the sunshine and stuff, but I really wanted to do it again for my grandson because he has spinal bifida, and the ribbon color for that is yellow. But I didn't get to do it. Maybe I should do that this year. We did a beauty collab too, with makeup. I had some shades made up. I had a friend that she made eyeshadows, so she made up some colors, especially for she made a yellow for him, and then Carter got an orange, and Mackenzie got pink, and that was really cool. So anyway, I had Tabitha at 18, and yeah, that was a shock because I really didn't want kids. I really wanted to be a model. I did. And that's not what really stopped me from being a model. When I first moved in with my older kids' dad, they had like, what do you call them? Well, they had schools and stuff you could go back to or go to back then. I don't know if they still do that or not. Do they still have like modeling schools? I don't know. I wanted to go, and then my ex-sister-in-law, the kids' aunt, their dad's sister, she was 13 when we met. She wanted to go too. She said that was something that she would like to get into. And back then, it was in the 80s. And they told me I was too short. And I'm like, too short? I'm like, I could understand Melody because she's like 5. I don't know how much shorter she is than me. She's a little bit shorter than me, but I'm like 5'7", 5'7.5", and I'm like, too short. And sorry, I'm trying to separate these socks. So yeah, ooh, and there's a little mitten too that would go good with this outfit, but she has that pair. I knew I had more mittens and stuff with Mickey on it, or Minnie. So anyway, yeah, You're too short. Because I wanted to be I think she wanted to be a runway model too. I really wanted to be, which is weird because I never liked my picture getting, being taken. And I was always shy, but for some reason I wanted to be a runway model. Like changing into all the outfits, and I don't know. But they're like, well, you can be in magazines. And, there for a while I thought, well, you should have done that. Here's a little premium one. But no, I just think that would have led, I think it was for a good reason when it broke my heart and I couldn't be a runway model. These are little actual doll clothes, so I'll put them over there. Ooh, all kinds of socks. So, and I love this outfit too. I think I got this. Did I get this with Kimberly? I don't know, but I love it. Isn't that cute? Oh yeah, it's 9 months. So anyway, yeah, I got my heart broken with that. And when I was 15, I ran away. So, sorry, I'm jumping all over. But ran away, moved in with my older kids' dad at his sister's in a different town. Eventually got permission for it, but ran away quite a few times. So anyway, yeah. So I had Tabitha at 18. And then 19. My oldest daughters, they are 15 months apart. So we had Tabitha K, and then 15 months later we had Stephanie Elizabeth, who is named after me. And this is a 03. I probably should just fold all these and then separate them. I don't know. And then, well, I told him as soon as I was like, oh my God, I'm pregnant. And he's like, how do you know? I was like, I just know. I just know I am. He laughed at me, but I was. And this is a 0. Oh, I love this one. The cool kid just arrived. And I believe I used that in the dress the babies up too in yellow. Yeah, I probably should just lay him wherever then. When I'm putting him away, So, then I went on birth control, but Michael wanted a son. Stephanie was actually supposed to be a boy, and then I was like, cool, good. No, I didn't really want kids, but I'm liking this being, it's hard and whatever, but Stephanie was supposed to be a boy, so cool, we're going to be done. We can have a boy and a girl. And no, up till the very moment that she was born, we had boy clothes. We already had girl clothes, but I had given a little bit of them away, and we started getting boy clothes. And then she was born, and she came out, and they're like, you have a beautiful baby girl. And we're both like, I started crying. I was like, what? What? Don't tell me that. That was a 3-month. It's got little seahorses on it. Like, no, it's a boy. No, it's a little girl. So, yeah, so 2 years later, well, less than that, we decided to go off of birth control because he wanted his little boy. So we did, and we got Michael. And then, between Tabitha and Stephanie was 15 months. Then there was 2 years in between. It was so funny when Kevin was born. Tabitha was 3. So I had a 3 and a 2-year-old. And Tabitha sat on the couch one day and she wanted to know, and there should still be a picture somewhere that would be so cute to show. She sat on the couch and she wanted to hold Kevin, and she's like, "Can I pet him?" Like, "Honey, he's your baby brother. He's not a puppy." She's like, "I'll be nice. I just want to pet him." I think I like this little onesie too. It doesn't have feet in it. I think I like it. It's a newborn. So yeah, that was really funny. And then Kevin Michael he was right around 3 months. So yeah, Kevin and my youngest, Amy, are only 11 months apart. Right around 11 months apart. Well, not 11 months apart. What am I saying? They are 5 days away from being a year apart. So when Kevin was born, or when Amy was born, Kevin was still 5 days away from being 1. We were in the hospital and the nurse came in. I think it was the same day we were getting ready to be discharged. And the nurse is like, "Oh, what are you gonna do? So exciting, new baby." And we're gonna go home and plan a birthday party. "Oh, how old's the 1?" So yeah, I had a 4, a 3. Yeah, 4, 3, 1, and a newborn. So yeah, and I didn't even say how old I was. I mean, you can kinda. I was 18 when I had Tabitha, 19 when I had Stephanie, then we skipped. I was 21 when I had Kevin, and then 22 when I had Amy Lee. So, yeah, I was 22 and had 4 kids under 4. I did try to go to work, and I was like, "Oh, I think I want to work thirds. That way I can kind of, sort of, be up in the mornings with the kids." Because Tab was going to going to go to preschool, and then Stephanie could start going to preschool. And I really like this outfit, but it's too tight on Luca, and it's too big for the other boys. So, not sure. I really like that outfit though. So I worked, thank goodness for Tab. I mean, if it wasn't for her, like, I got her ready to go to school and stuff, but when she would get home in the, they only went to school at like, what, she'd leave it before 8 o'clock or whatever, and then they'd be home before lunch, because they only go half day in preschool and Head Start. So, just a plain onesie. I don't know why that looks like it has makeup on it. It looks like it has makeup on the back of the collar. That's strange. So, I would lay on the couch. I'd have bottles pre-made, and Tab would go ahead, and she was, 4. They always said she was real mature for her age, and she was. I mean, she still is. I mean, I don't know if you can say that now, since she's close to being 40. Oh my God. That just makes me so bleh when I think about it. I'm gonna have a 40-year-old, and then before long, I'll have 4 kids in their 40s. Like, I have kids in their 30s now. Speaking of which, okay, when Amy was 13, I had Dalton Alexander. So this is a 0 to 3. I think I like this one, maybe to keep. And you should see the picture with that too. Kevin was dressed up in his football uniform, and poor little Amy, she's crying in the picture, but she says that she's crying because she's happy she has a little baby brother. No. She later told me one day she was either giving him a bottle or I was giving him a bottle or something. We were sitting down and poor thing, she finally admitted, kind of, sort of, I don't think till really when she was a little bit older, she did admit that she was crying and not really upset, but because she wouldn't be my baby anymore. Well, honey, you'll always be my baby. And I think she knew that, but I knew what she meant. Like, you know, you'll always be my baby girl. Like even Tabitha. Tabitha's gonna be 40 years old. I'm gonna start crying. She's gonna be 40 years old and she's still my baby girl. So yeah. That was really a shock. I had Dalton at 35. Shaking and hair standing up on my arms. I had Dalton at 35. That is like starting all over, let me tell you. I mean, especially since you have like Amy. She was 13. She was finally old enough. Yeah, finally old enough to be able to go, you know, farther. You know what I mean? Like go to the movies and stuff, and finally being able to do stuff that her older sisters were doing, and you know what I mean? Yeah, but I wouldn't change it for anything. Oh my gosh, you know, like this is my one last chance to have a baby. It wasn't so good with baby daddy, but, and this one is a newborn. But yeah, he was upset one day. Dalton's dad was. We were going somewhere. I think we were in the truck. We were in the truck because we had Dalton up front with us in the middle. And I'd always stare at Dalton, or I was always holding him. You know, I definitely knew that was going to be my last baby. I wasn't going to have any more. I scheduled as soon as it was definite and official that I was going to have another baby. I scheduled so that I could have well, I didn't get my tubes tied. I got the little clip that I heard later that you know, there's a possibility it could, and you could get. After I heard that, I was like, oh my God, please no. I couldn't imagine. But yeah, why are you always staring at him? Because he's my baby. Like, well, you're always holding. Yeah, I'm always holding him because he's my baby. He's a baby. It was like he was jealous. He was just jealous. That's it. Yep, just jealous. How can you be jealous of your own baby? I don't get it. I know men and women are different. How can you be jealous of your own baby? I just don't get it. So, I definitely liked these little dresses. I don't know. So, but yeah. Like all my kids ended up, you know, that was a rough spot too after Dalton was born. And I was with Dalton's dad. All the kids ended up moving out. You know, even my daughter, she had moved out right after. I don't even think was Dalton born yet? I don't think Dalton was born yet whenever she moved out. All the kids moved out after being with Dalton's dad. Long story. Yeah. It's been a long, tough road. So that's some of the reason. I mean, I love collecting dolls. I've had dolls like when the kids were younger. It always seemed like I usually give them away though. Like I collected like the wedding dolls from, I don't remember if those were Paradise Galaxy. They had the whole set. Like you could get. My daughter wanted Elizabeth because my middle name and her middle name is Elizabeth, so she has that one. And I collected. I have Indian dolls now, like porcelain dolls. I had some Indian dolls and stuff like that, but I ended up getting out of that. So I believe this is a 3-month. I think so, because I think this is the one that Alyssa wore. But so anyway, you know, I've collected dolls here and there. I had a collection of, I've said it before on here, a clown. I have the little like porcelain head clowns. I don't know if you used where I got those at. It seems like they weren't really expensive, but I don't remember where I got them. I love this too. This is one that I put on Lainey. But yeah, it's been a tough road. Dalton's dad was a cheater. Still legally married. Stupid me, and I was old enough to know better. This is 6 to 9 months, but I don't think there's any way that Kimberly could wear that. He was a cheater. What finally was the last thing, but he's the one that wanted. I don't know. It was a long, you know, it's a long story, but he went in for heart surgery. We thought he was only going to have a double bypass, and he was just a single or a double, and it ended up being a quadruple. Well, he wanted to go. They were getting ready to take him into surgery, and I told him I was going to grab his phone and stuff, you know, like you do. You grab your partner's whatever they have there that's, you know, worth anything. And he's like, oh no, it can just stay here. His wallet and his phone. Oh no, it can stay right there. This is cute too. I think Lainey wore this. Little preemie. They're so cute. And when they were rolling him out, she's like, you can grab it after. And I was like, yeah, I plan on it. Like, I'm not going to leave his wallet and his phone and everything, you know, just in the room, because we're going to be down in the waiting room. It was a big hospital. Like, no, I'm not. No. So he gets ready to go into surgery. I grab his stuff. You know, they start to reel him out, and he can't see, so I go in behind him, and there's a little preemie. Grab his wallet and stuff. Well, his dad was there too, and we go in to sit down in the room, and I don't even remember why. I mean, we were just sitting there or whatever, and his phone was locked. I don't remember why I was gonna look. I don't. But Dalton was with, you know, he went with us too. He, you know, he was always mature too. He wanted to be there when Dad had his surgery. So we're sitting there, and I couldn't get into his phone. And I'm like, why can't I get? Why does he have his phone locked? Yeah. Come to find out, he'd been talking to a 17-year-old. He was 38. Yeah, he was 38, because I was right at 45, 46. He's 8 years younger than me. We got together. He was 28. Whenever 27, 28, and I was, yeah, when we got together. So yeah, and that's another long story too. I don't know if I want to go into that on yeah, she was 17. And that didn't last, I mean, that didn't last a whole long time either, which I knew it wouldn't. Like, how do you think, how do you actually think that's going to work? You're going to be a 40-year-old man. And her stepdad and her mom, they were so, you know, they were for it. Just such messed up things. Like, he was already trying to control her, like, I mean, even more than he ever did, like, try to control me in some things. And she would just, I don't know, the parents were upset because they couldn't have a baby together. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Just so many things I found out after, you know, we were together and married. And my gosh, I was gonna let Dalton take his older half-brother. His girlfriend had a cat, and we were looking at baby pictures. Dalton's like, well, who's this one? And he didn't even know that he had an older brother. I mean, he knew that he had 2 older brothers that were, you know, closer to his age. And then come to find out so he has 5 boys. But, I mean, the second baby that he had, he didn't even know she was pregnant because she left before. Smart woman. His son didn't think so. He was upset with her for the longest time, but Phil got upset because, or I said his name. I can always bleep that out, I guess. Doesn't matter. Anyway, he was upset because I was talking to his 2 older sons, and I'm like, you know, they're the ones that reached out to me, and I'm not gonna, you know, if they need someone to talk to. But yeah, his older son was kind of mad at his mom, you know, why did she do that? I didn't get to know my dad all these years. And I'm like, she had her reasons. You know, I don't know what went on with them, but I'm sure she had her reasons. You know, it was right after I found out about the 17-year-old and everything, and like, yeah, that's a cute little one too, kinda. But yeah, he had 5 kids. 2 of them don't have his last name, and she had left and he didn't know it, and I guess he was at the store or something one day, and someone come up and asked him about his little boy, and he said, you know, such and such, and they're like, no, your other one. And he's like, I only have one. And they're like, no, you don't. And there's no way that he can deny. There's no way he can deny any of them. I mean, really, his oldest son doesn't really favor him, but the other 4, there's no denying them. None at all. So, yeah. And this is kind of a different doll. So, yeah. Yeah. So I have 5 kids and 13 grandkids. And I mean, 2 or 3 are well, that's still got a little plastic thing on it. But I think this came from a Cabbage Patch. These little leggings or whatever. Yeah, 3 are step, but I still consider them my grandkids. So when someone asks me, I always say I have 13 grandkids. I have 13 grandkids. And my granddaughter Courtney just had a little baby, and her boyfriend has a little girl, so I have 2 great grandchildren. Oh my gosh. 2-year-old little girl, and gosh, he was born in October. Wow, I can't even believe it. He's a couple months old now. My great niece just had her 4th baby. She had I can't even say it. And they thought, I don't know why I can't say that word, endometriosis. She had that. They didn't think she'd be able to have babies, but after she got with her fiance that she's with now, he's something else, because she could never get pregnant before, and after she got with him, they have 4 babies. So good, and I love this little outfit too. This is 3 months. So yeah, she had a little girl, then another little girl, then another little girl, and they finally had a little boy, which her fiance, he has 2 older children. They're already grown up and out of the house, but yeah. So now he has 4 more, but he has 6 kids, 4 girls and 2 boys. That was that was interesting. I really wasn't sure if she was gonna have a boy or not, but it was so exciting. So exciting. She got me on film whenever she told me she was pregnant with her oldest kids. And it's a good thing she did. We were both at rough spots and, running around, drinking, doing our thing, and she was supposed to come pick me up so we could go running around, and it was getting later and later, and I'm like, what the world? When she finally came in, she's got, I got something to tell you. And it scared me at first, like, what happened? Was you in a wreck? Are you okay? What's wrong? And I wasn't even paying attention, really, whenever she turned her phone on and started recording, and she's like, she handed me a little piece of paper, and she says, here, and I was like, she goes, I'm gonna have a baby. I was like, I can't even, the feeling that she always wanted a baby, and she was so upset, and the doctors, they tried. They wanted her to, get fixed, get her tubes tied, get everything out, because she had so much problems with her endometriosis. Why can I not say it? Endometriosis. Anyway, yeah, they tried to talk her in, but she said no. She just felt like there was always a chance, and she didn't want to, I am so happy that she held in there. And I miss her oldest one it's just like me and my oldest daughter. Her and her oldest one, oh my gosh, they are like so much alike. And it was so nice after she was born, like having my little baby back again. I mean, it was my sister's baby, you know what I mean. I just get so attached. I volunteered at Head Start, and I would get really attached to the little kids. I really liked going. I worked on the bus one year, like the aid, like if they needed their nose blowed or wiped, or their shoes tied or anything. That was fun, and you just get so attached to them. So yeah, this one's really cute too. Gosh, what else do I talk about? Doll clothes. Look at all these socks. You wouldn't believe how many socks. And all kinds of girls' mittens. I'm finding all kinds of little girls' mittens. Finding more boy socks. I need some more boy mittens. I was hoping that since it was a little bit, but I'm not going to do that for a while. I made a promise that I wasn't going to go to, told him we don't need to go to the resale shops for a while. Because, yeah. I kind of miss it though. I miss doing my videos. I miss going. I was getting better though, because there in the beginning I would just grab, oh God, I like that. I like that. I like that. Ooh, I like that. It's cheap. Let's grab it. I was getting more selective on dolls that I was getting. I did start collecting, oh, this is cute. I don't know if it has pants with it or not. But I was getting better. I did start collecting like Monster High and the LOL. I don't know what they call it, like the fashion dolls. So, and did I mention that I did find hands for like 19 something, I think, on eBay, and I think they're the perfect ones because I was sitting here one day and I went and grabbed those. I think it was the same time that I had the one dolls in here. I went and grabbed the ones that I already had, pulled their hands off to see if they would work on the other dolls that do. And they do. They do work. So, I'm pretty sure that, and I forgot how many sets there are. Like maybe 6 or 8 sets, and then they have one single hand and one smaller single hand or something, like a lot, what they call a lot. A lot of hands. Wow, there's a lot of mittens, but they're mostly girls. But then I have mostly girls. I have a few boys. Let this other mitten go. Okay. Oh, and I love this too. I love this little dress. See, I love vintage stuff, but then there's a lot of this stuff that I so wish that I had saved the babies, my kids' baby stuff. And Amy, when the kids were going back and forth to their dad's house, and he had his second wife, the little doll that the kids have to take home and they take care of it and stuff. Well, she wanted to borrow, this is 3 months, but she wanted to borrow the clothes and use it. Well, guess what? She didn't bring anything back. Like, that would be so fun right now to have those clothes, because I had a Cabbage Patch, because remember, I had my kids in the, 4 of my kids in the 80s. So that would have been so nice. Tab's outfit that she had in her baby picture was a Cabbage Patch outfit. And I would so love to have that right now. I remember it being too big on her. She was tiny. All of my the girls, Tab was 6'4", Stephanie was 6'6", Amy was 6'4", and then both my boys were 7 pounds even. So, but yeah, I always do that, but yeah. Stephanie, whenever I was doing my beauty channel more, it was like every time I would record, I'd say, but I don't know. She's like, Mom, do you realize you say that a lot? Yeah, I try not to, but it just happens. So yeah, there's a lot of, ooh, this is the little outfit that Carter wore before. I'm sure it's a newborn. Yeah, I think it's cute. I think that's cute. It's like a little polo It's got a little teddy bear on it. I think I'll probably keep that one. It just seems like there should be more clothes. There's a lot of clothes and stuff in here, but it seems like there should be more. And they are a little bit wrinkly. I dried them and then I dried them twice and then came in here and then he came in, so. That's cute, little striped onesie. This little yellow pair of pants is really cute. Now I'm just laying stuff. That's probably from one of the other dolls. And then here's a little, this little dress is so cute. I could use this. Who was the other doll that I was needing? Oh, that one baby doll. I wonder if that would fit. The one that's kind of like a reborn. I don't know what kind of doll it is that I got recently, because the other doll that this came from, she's got a little sleeper on. And then this little dress with the frogs on it. I don't know if she can wear that or not. Or if I want to make that doll a boy. Well, I definitely have more socks now. So funny. Months. So that's for baby Buddha. I still call Luca baby Buddha sometimes. And here's the mini sock. Where'd the other one go? Pantaloons. Look at this one. It's so cute. So cute. The littler ones are so hard to dress, but I like their little clothes. I'm really liking getting into the bigger babies, though. I didn't think I would. I still have to decide how many's too many. Like, I would kind of, oh, I love this. I would kind of love to be, I don't know, I would kind of like to have a collection, kind of like Sandra, you know, she's going to have 2 boys, 2 girls, and then she has her other dolls and stuff. But as far as the reborns, like, it'd be nice to only have, you know, like 4 or 5. I like even numbers. I didn't realize when I put my gnomes by the fireplace, I didn't realize that I had 6 Christmas gnomes. I have a big taller one that can stand for me, and then I have 5 littler ones that can stand for all 5 of my kids. So I always think, you know, like, because I have porcelain dolls like that too. And I didn't mean to do it. I got the one doll because I thought she was really pretty, and then I got another one that I thought, after I got like the 3rd, or was it after I got the one little boy, I was like, oh my gosh, look, I have one for every kid. The older kids, now I need to find one for Dalton. And then I found a grandma doll, and then I finally found a grandpa doll that I have in there, and that's really cute. I love having that like in there. I'll have to show all my porcelains again, because I did get rid of a lot of porcelain dolls. I'll never do that again. I don't think I will ever take them to the resale shop. And I wasn't even really thinking about it. And Larry's sister was like, yeah, you gotta think. These are cute. You gotta think, if you're not paying very much, you're not gonna make very much if you take things there. And I'm like, yeah, I didn't even think of that. Because some of those dolls, I mean, weren't really expensive, but yeah, when I went to, you know, look and whatever, they had them for sale for like $5 each. Like, really? Like, some dolls they put at a higher price, and I think it's so cool when I go to find them like that. But when you're selling them, it's like, whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ooh, I love this little onesie too. Is it a, yeah, it's a preemie. It's so pretty. But yeah, like I want this one and I want this one and I want this one, and like I said, I think I said it in the video that I put up earlier, because I'm recording this on the same day I recorded the one that went up on Wednesday. I'll probably put this up on Thursday. Now I forgot what I was gonna say because I drug that out. But what was I gonna say? Oh my gosh, I hate that. Ooh, this one's cute. The little dinosaur. Newborn. That'd be for little man. Oh, the dolls. Duh. Like, how many is too many? There's so many that I see, and that's what I was gonna say. Sandra's little baby, Piper, I realized that it looks like my grandson, Jordan. So, I don't know. She told me the prices that her artist, I forget her name, like I forget stuff like that. She told me the prices, and really good prices. And I'd like to try another cuddle baby, maybe a bigger one than what I have. Because ooh, that's wet, damp. The cuddle baby that I have is a preemie. So maybe if I had a bigger cuddle baby, oop, here comes Larry again. He came in to get some warm or hot water to put in with his daughter. His daughter has a dog that's still outside. She's not here, but the dog's still here. Anyway, when he was getting ready to walk out, because I was telling him I was recording and stuff, and I was like, the boys still don't, I don't have very many boys' mittens. And he goes, oh, it's going to be summertime. They don't need them anyway. They're little babies, and they need mittens. They need mittens, because I want to have mittens on the little babies. I like them when they have their little mittens on. You know, little babies gotta have mittens so they don't touch themselves. They look so cute together. I liked having them where, you know, they were boy and girl, but these two are both newborns, and then the other two that I put together are both, you know, 0 to 3 size newborn, you know. So yeah. Oh, here he comes again. I don't think you're gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop this time. I'm not gonna stop recording this time. So yeah, there's this one. But I do like having them in twos, so. Alyssa never seems to have a little partner with her, though. She came with Ivy, but Ivy ended up she's with Leaf. So, I love this one. It's so cute. So, but there's so many babies that I want. So many. Maybe not so many, but you know how it is. Like, if I'm wanting how many, and I'm still, I don't know, I've put 3 up for sale, but I took them back. They're still up on YouTube, and I had 3 up on Facebook, but I ended up taking them, I have them on YouTube. I had them on Facebook, on Marketplace, but, excuse me, I took them off earlier. Nobody was asking, no, can't get up there. Nobody was asking about them, and I'm like, okay. So, I was just hoping, no, down. Hoping that would be a little bit of extra money, so I could, what size is this? Yeah, so I could use that for one or two of the babies, but that doesn't look like it's working out. I still may sell the Cuddle Baby, because Andrea did say if she didn't sell that she would buy her later. So I may go ahead and sell her. But yeah, the boys don't have very many mittens. Like, where did their mittens go? What size is this? Newborn. He's so cute. I used to not like yellow, and I know Standard doesn't like yellow. I guess it's old age, but I love it with the lemons. I love it. And those two outfits, are those the same? Nope, they're close. They're close. So, almost done. I found a couple pairs of boys' mittens. Maybe just enough where they'll all have mittens on, but not anymore. Found a little bit more of boys' socks. Some of these mittens still need knitted. And this didn't end up having a pair of pants with it. Why? I'll have to see if maybe they used it for like a jacket or something. I think I have like 4 pairs of these. And little boys. Oh, don't want that in there. And what else do I need? These little slippers. So cute. And here's another pair of those. I was gonna say I couldn't remember where I got these from. I really like these, but I got these from Temu. And they weren't really expensive, like maybe a couple dollars for like, was it 6 pair, 8 pair? Purple, peach, pink, blue, green. Pink, peach, blue, green. Yeah, it was like 5, it was like 10 pair. So, but yeah, there I did it again. Here's a little boy pair of socks. And then wherever that mitten went. But why are there, there's one. Oh, I pulled that one up again and I was like, why are there 3 of those? See how that one's still flat, but see how that one, I don't know. Maybe it'll straighten out after it gets put on a baby. That's just weird. Why is it doing that? I don't know. Anyway, I love you guys, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm not sure what's wrong. I am not sure what's wrong with that sock. That's really weird. But I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. And remember, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. And I love you guys. Bye.